All right. Just roll your shoulders down your spine, rest your hands on your knees or your thighs, and come to your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths in, and nice, long, slow, deep breaths out. And start to check in with yourself. How am I feeling today? Bring to mind your physical body. So picture your physical body in your head. I'm just gonna share in case you're like struggling on like, what do I picture? So when I picture my physical body, like I picture me right now, right in front of me. Sometimes I really love how people explain the physical body as like a meat suit. So sometimes I just see like my physical body as like this meat suit that houses my soul. And you don't have to. Yeah. So picture your physical body in front of you, as well as thinking about your check in that you just had. And ask your physical self, what do you need from me today? What can I do for you today? And just sit with it. See what comes to you and take whatever comes. Maybe this practice is it, but maybe there's more. Make a mental note in your head about what it is that your body is asking for today and commit to complete that thing for your body today. And then picture your physical self merging back into you as a part of you. Come back to the breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths in. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths out. And then bring to mind your emotional self. Picture your emotional self. When I picture my emotional self, I do see myself as like 4. I picture myself 4. And check in with her or him. Emotional self, what do you need from me today? What can I do for you today? And take note of what comes up for you, whether it's a thought or an image, an idea. Make a mental note, commit to do that thing today for your emotional self. Bring your emotional self back in. All of these are parts of you, your physical body, your emotional self. Now bring to mind your intellectual self. I always picture myself as Albert Einstein, wire rim glasses, reading a bunch of books. Picture your intellectual self in front of you and just check in with that part of you. What do you need from me today? What can I do for you today? Just be open to receive guidance in any form that it may come. And just commit to do that thing for your intellectual self today. Invite that part of you back inside yourself, all parts of you. And now picture your spiritual self. Always picture that I float. Long, blonde, flowing hair, white, flowy clothes, floating from here to there. And just check in with your spiritual self. Spiritual self, what do you need from me today? What can I do for you today? Just notice what comes up for you. Commit to do that thing for your spiritual self today. Invite your spiritual self back in as a part of yourself. And just know that this is a tool that you can use every day if you want. So often we're being guided by these parts of ourselves, just trying to get acknowledgement, just trying to get your attention. And so much energy is like wasted on trying to repress. The intellectual self is trying to talk to or smarten up the emotional self. The spiritual self is trying to reign over all of the selves. The physical self is like, dude, I'm the most important. And really, all parts are you. All parts are equally important. So if you just take some time every day to check in with each part of yourself, you take some time to commit to fulfill the needs of each part of yourself, you'll be in balance. And feel all parts of you. Regardless, honestly, if the emotional self is ridiculous, so what? If the physical part of you is screaming, listen. And take a minute to think about all four of those things you are going to do for yourself today: physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual. And so it is. You find yourself coming back to your physical body on the mat right here, right now. Feel free to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Feel free to adjust to make yourself comfortable.